Hello and welcome. You're watching Restart Creatively, and I'm Vignesh. In today's video, we're going to build a simple and stylish portfolio website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This tutorial is perfect for beginners and freshers looking to create their very first front-end project. It's clean, responsive, and something you can proudly add to your resume or showcase in interviews. So don't skip, watch till the end and start building your own portfolio today. Let's get started. So our portfolio page will look like this. Let me walk through fully. So this is where your name or logo will come. And in the right side, we have the menu items. The top nav bar is a fixed one. And if you see below, there is the profile picture section on right side. And on left side, you can edit for your name and role. Below is the Get in Touch button. On clicking, it will take you to the contact section. This is the skills and expertise section. Here you can enter your skill sets. Each skill section is a bootstrap card and icons are made using Font Awesome. Then comes the My Portfolio section where you can add your projects. This section also have different filter options based on the technology you used. Here also bootstrap cards have used. Based upon number of projects added, the cards will get aligned. The filter function here used is a basic JavaScript function. And this is the testimonial section. It's where you can showcase kind words from your clients, colleagues, or project collaborators. You can add just one or include multiple testimonials. It's totally up to you. And the best part? They slide automatically one after the other, so your visitors see real feedback without clicking anything. Just update the names, photos, and messages, and you're good to go. This is the contact form section, a simple and effective way for visitors to get in touch with you. It uses basic HTML form validation to collect 4 key details: their name, email address, subject, and message. On the left side, we've included your email address, mobile number, and location. Just update those to match your own details, and you're good to go. Once someone clicks Send Message, a pop-up appears that says, "Thank you for your message." You can easily customize this text or connect it to a real email service later if you'd like. And finally, we have the footer. It's clean and simple, just your copyright notice, along with links to your social profiles like LinkedIn, GitHub, and Twitter. These icons are clickable so visitors can easily find and connect with you outside the website. You can update the text, icons, or even add more links here. It's a great way to keep things professional and accessible right at the end of the page. And of course, the entire portfolio is fully responsive. That means it looks great, whether someone's viewing it on a laptop, a tablet, or their mobile phone. The layout adjusts automatically with smooth stacking and clean spacing on smaller screens. So no matter where your visitors are coming from, your portfolio always looks sharp and professional. This is powered by CSS Grid, Flexbox, and a mobile-first approach, all baked right into the design. This is the structure of our project. Right at the root, we have the main index.html file. This is the heart of the site. There's also a readme.md file, which gives users a quick overview and setup instructions. Then we have the assets folder. That's where all supporting files live. Inside assets, you'll find a CSS folder, which contains the main style.css file that controls the look and feel of the entire site. Next is the images folder. This holds all the visuals used in the portfolio, like your profile picture and project thumbnails. And finally, there's the JS folder, where you'll find main.js. That's the JavaScript file responsible for interactivity, like filtering projects and sliding testimonials. Everything is neatly organized, so it's easy to navigate and customize. Let's walk through the entire code base for this portfolio template, section by section, so you know exactly how it works and how to customize it. Head section. We start with the index.html file. In the tag, we include the page title and important external style sheets, Bootstrap, Font Awesome for icons, AOS for scroll animations, and our own style.css file. Next is the navigation bar, a Bootstrap nav bar with links to different sections. The brand name is editable and the menu is fully responsive with a toggle button for mobile. Here's the hero section. It includes your name, role, and a call to action button. On the right, we have a profile image. Notice the data ROS attributes. Those enable smooth scroll animations. In the skills section, we use a simple grid layout to showcase expertise, like web development, UI, UX design, responsive design, and SEO. Each skill is wrapped in a skill card with an icon, title, and short description. This is the portfolio section. At the top, we have filter buttons, web design, UI, UX, and app development, controlled by JavaScript. Below that is a grid of project thumbnails, each with a category assigned through data category. Next is the testimonial section. These blocks include a client photo, name, title, and a short review. The active testimonial changes every few seconds, automatically using JavaScript. The contact section includes your contact info on the left, like email, phone, and location, and a working contact form on the right with fields for name, email, subject, and message. When submitted, it shows a thank you alert, thanks to our JavaScript file. Footer. Finally, the footer includes your copyright and social media links. Everything here is customizable, from the text to the icons. Alright, let's dive into the style.css file. This is where the visual magic happens. From colors to layout, spacing to hover effects, everything is styled here to create a modern responsive portfolio. At the very top, we define a set of CSS variables using the root selector. These are global values, which means you can change the entire theme color palette just by editing these variables. For example, updating primary color will change the theme color everywhere it's used. Next, we apply some base styles, a simple CSS reset to remove default browser spacing, and to use border box for consistent layouts. We set the font family to a modern sans serif and apply the main text color from our variable. Anchor tags inherit color from their parent and lose the default underline. On hover, they smoothly change to the primary color, giving a clean and consistent link style. The nav bar is styled to be sticky, with a subtle white background and shadow. The brand is bold and colored, and nav links have spacing, weight, and hover effects using the primary theme color. The hero section uses a diagonal gradient background, white text, and generous padding. The call to action button is styled to stand out with contrast and hover animations. Every section heading uses the same section title class, ensuring visual consistency. It's bold, centered, and colored with the primary theme color. The skill section is styled using CSS Grid for responsiveness. Each skill card has subtle shadows, rounded corners, and a hover animation that lifts it slightly off the page. Portfolio section. This section includes filters and a responsive project grid. Filter buttons have a bottom border that lights up when selected. Portfolio items use object fit cover for clean image scaling, and they animate slightly on hover. A dark overlay with text slides up on hover, using absolute positioning and transition effects. Testimonials. Testimonial cards have a white background, drop shadow, and rounded edges. The first testimonial is visible by default, others are hidden and rotated by JavaScript. Auto images are styled to be round, and there's a border in the primary color for visual emphasis. Contact form. The contact section uses a light background with a two-column layout. Form inputs have a clean, minimalist design. No clutter, just clear UI. The Submit button uses the primary color and changes shade on hover. Footer. The footer uses a dark background and white text for contrast. Icons are sized and spaced evenly, and the hover state adds a simple color highlight for interactivity. Responsive media queries. Finally, we include media queries to make the layout responsive. On smaller screens, grid layouts stack vertically, padding adjusts, and font sizes reduce for better readability. This ensures the portfolio looks and feels great across all devices. And that's a complete walkthrough of the style.css file. The design is clean, responsive, and built to be easily customized, whether you're changing the theme color or adjusting layout. It's built with real-world readability and performance in mind. Now let's walk through the main.js file, the JavaScript that brings life and interactivity to our portfolio website. It's lightweight, well-structured, and beginner-friendly. Let's go section by section. AOS initialization. The very first thing we do is initialize AOS, or Animate On Scroll. This checks if the AOS library is available and then runs aos.init to enable scroll animations across the page. You'll see this in action in the hero, skills, and other sections, where content fades or slides into view. Portfolio filter logic. Next, we grab all the filter buttons and portfolio items from the page using query selector all. Here's what this block does. When you click a filter button, it removes the active class from all buttons and adds it to the one you clicked. Then it filters the portfolio items by checking the data category attribute. If the category matches, the item is shown. If not, it's hidden. This allows for a smooth category-based filtering experience. Testimonials auto slider. This function loops through all testimonials and only displays the one at the current index. Here, the next testimonial function moves to the next testimonial every time when it's called, and loops back to the start at the end. And in here, when we initialize the first testimonial and then set an interval to, automatically switch every 4 seconds. Smooth scrolling navigation. This section enables smooth scrolling when you click a link in the nav bar. And below, here's what happens. When a nav link is clicked, it prevents the default jump. It then scrolls smoothly to the section with a slight offset for the fixed nav bar. This gives a cleaner and more elegant user experience. Navbar hide on scroll. This code helps hide the navbar on scroll down and show it again on scroll up. And below, here's the logic. It compares the current scroll position with the previous one. If you're scrolling down, the navbar hides. If you're scrolling up, the navbar comes back. This helps keep your site clean and distraction-free while reading. Contact form handler. This final section handles the contact form submission. It prevents the default form reload behavior. Then it shows a simple pop-up alert. Thank you for your message. And finally, it resets the form so the fields are cleared. This is a demo handler, but later you can connect this to services like FormsPre, Email.js, or your own backend. So that's a full breakdown of the main.js file. It's clean, easy to understand, and adds just the right amount of interactivity without needing any complex libraries or frameworks. Perfect for learning or for launching your own portfolio right away. And that's a wrap. You now have a complete, responsive, and professional portfolio site, ready to customize, launch, and share with the world. If you found this helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more full walkthroughs, real-world projects, and creative coding content every single week. Got questions or want to show off your version? Drop a comment below. I'd love to check it out. And hey, if you want this exact starter kit, the link is in the description. Grab it and make it your own. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep building, keep learning, and keep restarting creatively.